properties of welding: the material strength, the electrical properties, and welding properties like toughness, hardness, machinability.
Okay. Okay. What are the different arc welding parameters?
Sir, basically, arc welding parameter consists of the arc length. That is what the arc would be. The material which is to be deviated. So we have to select arc properly while selecting the material. Then after the voltage, the current flowing through it, and the supply which is to be given. That is AC or DC.
Okay. What is the effect of current on a wheel area?
Sorry, sir, I didn't get your question.
Effect of current on a weld joint.
Sir, basically currents help to pass through it. Basically, the weld which we fuse together, the two metal which are fused together, they are due to the current which flows through it.
Okay. Okay. Why we are coating the wheel parts?
Sorry, sir.
Why we are coating the parts?
Means coating with color or any other substance or penetrant or whitewash.
Paint.
Sir, basically paint is considered a primary method for preventing the object to get rusted. And that's why we paint the object most of. And other reason can be that it is to be look more attractive. Means while giving a car to a person, it is to be well painted, which makes the customer to buy it. If you give him a car with primer, so he won't get attracted and he won't even buy, he won't even look at it. So painting can be also considered to make the thing look attractive.
Okay. Which position is difficult to weld?
I don't surely know it, sir.
Okay. Okay. What are the different entity methods?
NDT consists of ultrasonic welding, dye penetrant, then eddy current test, radiography test, then after it consists of magnetic particle test, stereolithography test, and that's what I know. So,
Okay. Explain hydro test.
sir, hydro test is basically a NDT test which is used for pressure vessels. Pressure vessels are filled up with fluid, means like oxygen cylinders. So an NDT test or hydrostatic test is done on that oxygen cylinder to check whether the function of it is performing well or not. So fluid like oxygen is filled in, and then the pressure of it is gradually increased. So if there is any leakage or any of the crack propagation, then the substance or the object is considered to be as failure. And if passes, then it is the further departed to the person which are to be buying that cylinder.
Okay. What are the different safety precautions required during a welding process?
Sir, so welding procedure is a bit hazardous procedure. So while welding some of the metal, you need to be having a respiratory mask, which might, if you are welding in hazardous area or with the metals which emits poisonous gas, so you need a respiratory mask from preventing your eyes from the welding arc which is occurred. So you need a shield or a UV glass, and from protecting the welding pores which are basically small flux dots which are occurring while welding arc. So you need gloves to protect them, and you need welding shoes for with metal toes for protecting your leg from any of the foundation or anything from getting well on it.
Okay. Okay. Differentiate the installation, erection, and commissioning.
Sir, installation is a basic procedure that is occurred after we are buying any of the product. Like if we are buying a lathe machine, so lathe machine what we get is a simple machine, but installation is a procedure in which the lathe machine is fixed in the ground where we need to get work. In that procedure, foundation bolts are occurred, the grouting process is done, and then after installation is completely done. Erection procedure is to check whether the erection is completely done, like you are testing the spirit test, that is it completely stable or not. It is clamped then after to see whether the foundation walls are not vibration, means are not vibrating and may not affect after the vibration. And commissioning is a sole report kind of thing, which is given to the owner of the lathe machine. That is a shop head, that the installation erection of all of this is done properly, inspection is done perfectly, testing is done, the thing is working, and you might not face any of the issues while working on it.
Okay, which material have a highest weldability?
Sir, mild steel can be considered, and cast iron are having a best weldability.
Okay. Then what are the different surface preparation methods, as you know?
Yes, sir. Sir, surface preparation is done with a small ball screw method, then sandblasting or abrasive testing, chemical testing, mechanical testing, means mechanical preparation, chemical preparation, and that's what I know, sir.
Okay. Why we are using different preheating and post-heating methods in a welding?
Sir, post heating is done to check whether the stress inside it, means stress induced in the welding joint which are produced while welding, are relieved. If you have stresses induced in your welding component, then it might occur that when the application is done, means like any of the application are performed on that weld joint, it might break or might have fracture or anything. So that's why we are doing the post heating, and preheating is to be preheating is to make the weld perfect, means without any issues you might get perfect weld.
Okay. Different welding documents are required to do a welding process to make a welding structure, right? So, which are these welding documents generally used in welding?
Sir, as per I know, sir, there are means I only know two documents, that is WPS and WPQ, which are basically used for welding documents.
Okay, have you know about the welding course?
Sir, basically there are 5 sections in which the codes are divided. There are IS codes. Sir, I don't know major of them, but I know one of that material handling is used for section 5, and section 2 is for safety equipments, like for testing, that the handbook and means welder handbook and all of that are in section 2.
Okay. Then list out the different weld joints generally used.
Butt joint, lap joint, fillets, then after T joints, corner joints.
Okay. Have you know about the basic symbol or supplementary symbol? What
Yes,
is
sir.
it?
Basic symbol are the welding symbols, which symbolizes that what kind of weld is occurring on it. Like you have square joint, V joint, butt joint, J joint, square J, double butt, single butt. So that symbols, which are basic and which are to be known to everyone, are considered in primary symbols. And so secondary symbols or the supplementary symbols are after the welding location, means what kind of contour is it, or what procedure is has been done, is there any finishing or anything like that, sir.
Okay, last question for Daniel.
Yes,
Uh, uh, okay, have you know about the power source characteristic?
so basically power source are differentiated as per the material. You see, each and every material don't have same properties. So power source are divided on the uses of material, like what kind of voltage, DC, AC, then after how much depth is it, it is to be occurred, and the working area where it is used.
Okay, okay. Then what you have learned in this course, fabrication technology?
Yes, sir. Fabrication technology is a subject which overviews you about how the workman or the fabricator should be working in the shop floor. Sir, it introduced us in basic how fabrication works, what are fabrication properties included in welding symbols, which are included in safety measures, what are included, documents which are included in it, and then after testing, non-destructive testing, destructive testing, you should know that what type of testing are occurring, then what type of welding are occurring, what advanced welding treatments are done, and what is commissioning, erection and installation in the welding procedure. And that's what we learn, sir.
Okay, Daniel, you have completed your Viva exam. Okay, now you can left.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.